guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I got a box of Sephora makeup and I just wanted to try out some makeup, do a face of some products. I don't have a full face of makeup from Sephora, but I have some new products from Sephora and I thought I would share with you guys and do this. Before I go into doing my face though, I'm gonna tell you guys what products I used on my brows. I have my 24-hour brow setter, and then I also have my foolproof brow powder over here. If you guys hear my AC in the background, I'm really sorry. It's super hot. Can't film without the AC right now, so forgive me. And on my face, you guys, as you can tell, I already have my foundation. I do batch film, so I don't want to like fake it to make it, but I do have to batch film because I do have a busy schedule, but I still want to be here and I still want to show up for you guys. So I already have on this foundation. This foundation is Kat Von D's Good Apple Foundation. Look out for the review on this. I'm going to wear it the whole day, and then I'm going to tell you guys how it goes on. First impressions is that it's a little cakey, but you can't see a single flaw. I'm just going to go ahead and use my trusty concealer. Multi-use concealer from Too Faced. And I'm just going to apply it to my eyes. Dab it on. I'm going to use the beauty blender to blend it. Today I am going to test out the Patrick Ta palette. It's a neutral palette. I wasn't surprised that Patrick Ta came out with a neutral palette. He actually is very neutral in everything that he does, so I wasn't shocked that it's a neutral palette. So I'm not going to complain and be like, oh my god, another neutral palette. It's okay. That's his vibe. That's his aesthetic. And I feel like everyone just loves neutral palettes anyways. It's a beautiful rose gold quality. Yeah, you're going to get these like marks on it already. But it's still really cute because you can just wipe it down. It comes with like very beautiful colors. It's going to come with these dark browns here. And then this is like almost kind of grayish. And then it's going to come with these like really pretty shimmers right here, which I love these shimmers. They look really pretty. I don't know how they're going to perform. I'm very curious. So let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, I think these are creams though. What are those? Yeah, so I guess those are creams. Those are creams right there. I'm just going to go in with this color right here. I want to test it out and I'm going to do like old school, how I did eyeshadow back in the days. And I'm going to use that as a full transit. Oh. It's super pigmented. Shook to the core right now. Here we are. Not patchy at all, which I'm here for. I do struggle with neutral. I struggle with mattes a lot, you guys, because I do have dry skin and I feel like my eyelids are super dry. I just feel like all my skin is dry. So I tend to get patchy eyeshadow a lot. So I am shook to the core that this is not patchy. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be very honest. I have tried quite a few makeup artists' makeup. I'm not going to mention names. And I have not liked their makeup. But Patrick Ta has repeatedly shocked me. And he's came out with very good quality products. Like, he knows his makeup. And you would think every makeup artist knows their makeup. But honestly, I just feel like some people have a passion to create makeup and some people have a passion to apply makeup. I think Patrick Ta has both. He has passion to apply and he has passion to make. I'm kidding you. I'm telling you guys, a lot of these makeup artists will like literally just have someone design and do everything and then they'll just swatch it and they'll be like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. Especially if like this isn't their first, like this is just like, you know, another maximizing, like, oh, well, you're a makeup artist. It makes sense to have a makeup brand, right? Okay, so on camera it doesn't pick up as much, but it does definitely has a very like undertone is very grayish. So I guess that's the look right now. The undertone is always going to be grayish to give like that smoky look. So I'm going to just take that shade and I'm going to lightly kind of like fill it in here too. Just to give it like a little bit of smoke. Lid color, I'm going to go with something summery. So I'm going to go with this tangerine lid color. And I'm a little intrigued to see how it's going to look with such a heavy crease. But let's see. It does pick up really, it doesn't pick up as shimmery. You would think that as shimmery as that is, it really does not pick up that well. Oh, not bad. Not bad, not terrible. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use my fingers to see what that does. Oh, if you use your fingers, it comes out way better. But you guys know how I feel about putting on products with my fingers. It really bugs me and I don't like it. But I think everybody's different. You may like it, it may not bother you, but it bothers me. Okay guys, so I finished both eyes now. This is next level reflective. If you guys can see how reflective this is. Obviously, I didn't do this as good because I wasn't expecting it not to work with the brush, and I feel like this eye got a little messed up and crazy. And then this eye, it looks a lot better than the other eye, but it's always like that, right? But I would say that it's a little messy. Like, it does get a little messy because you gotta use your fingertips. Wow, like when you look down, like look at how spotlighty this is. It's just very spotlighty. I wasn't expecting that to be so reflective, but it does look nice. It's Patrick Ta, like how his style of makeup is. He's very like matte everywhere and then like some shimmer on the eyes. Also got this Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener Concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Butter. I tried it on already and I did not like this. So I'm not going to try it on again for you guys. I got a little excited. Well, I always get excited when I open my Sephora box. So I tested this one out and I didn't really like it. It's a little too sheer for me. It doesn't really give me coverage. It gives a lot of hydration, but I feel like because I have fine lines under eyes, I just wasn't into it. It's just not like age friendly. How can I say it? Mature friendly. But I just didn't like it. I felt like their original concealer, which is this normal concealer, is really good. And you actually see a difference when you wear this concealer. It doesn't crease. It goes on really, really well. And I really, really like it. I just didn't see the value of this one. Pick up this Conceal and Hydrate Concealer and get the same effect as this. And this is like way less. So I would go with this instead of this. I'm sorry. It wasn't high quality for me. I know a lot of you guys love Fenty Beauty here, but not all the products are that great. And I have to be honest. But for today, we're just going to go ahead and use this Fenty Beauty 310 Concealer. I really, really love this concealer. I'm almost done with it. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my under eyes because it's bombacious. And yes, I do use a lot of concealer. I like that look on me. Not everyone has to use this much concealer. I like it. I like to shape my face when I do makeup. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. I just love how beautifully this blends. I really didn't need concealer today because of that foundation that I had on. That I'm going to test out today is this Makeup by Mario. I've already applied it on this side. And I want to, so it's like a really weird, like, it's like the bottom twist, but like you got to hold the bottom and then twist it up. So it's a little weird. I got the shade Dark. Pretty dark. And I'm going to use this to sculpt my face. That little bottom part could have been skipped. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to blend it higher than usual. And look at that, it blends really well. I'm pretty sure you can go in for like even a deeper blend. I am shocked. I was really expecting this Makeup by Mario stick to suck because most of his products have sucked so far for me. I usually skip showing this part on camera, but you guys get real mad when I do that. So I'm just gonna go in with this smoky color right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and focus that on the outer parts. And I'm just gonna drag it all the way in. So as you notice, I only picked up color once and it's enough to concentrate on the outer eyes and then just like pull it in. So it's not as deep out here. So that's the secret. You don't want to apply too much product. You just want to take color and really work the color out here, and then you want to go in. You don't want it to be dark in the inner corners, because then it's just going to look like you have too much makeup on, and it's not going to be well blended. And then you can always just go in and blend stuff. Like, I love to go in these steps and just blend things out, because sometimes shit, once it settles, it just, you know, needs a little whoom. And as you can see now, that gives me a nice sultry under eye. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's medium dark, and I'm just gonna use this powder brush that I have, and ooh, I like it. It's a good color, and it's not going on patchy, so not bad. Went on pretty good, not patchy at all, so I'm here for it. I would suggest using a smaller brush. I kind of went in with this big, huge brush because I was really going for a very sun-kissed look. Really need to warm up my skin because this foundation color that I have on, I feel like it's way too yellow. So I am going to go in ham with the blush today. Ooh. I really wanted a good pink blush, so I'm here with it. Oh, this is like a real poppy pink blush. Okay, that's like next level. What we're gonna do is we're gonna blend the shit out of that. Maybe okay to look crazy. And I also think I should have put a little bit less. I think I should have like dabbed it on first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out more. That was intense. I am really into this like super hot pink blush, or like some people are even doing like a really pink, purpley blush. I'm really into that. But you don't have to be. You could just go in with your mauves. But this is very on trend and in style. And it's okay to be trendy and in style, you guys, sometimes. Makeup is not permanent. We don't wear it all the time. We don't wear the same look all the time. I know some of us do, but I don't. Okay. My wrist is now hurting from the blending, but I like it. It is very red though. Woo! Let's finish the whole look before we make assumptions. I'm just gonna do my under eyes really quick with my bronzer, with my translucent powder. My Laura Mercier translucent powder, you know that's my favorite. Get a little bit of that airbrush look. See what that does? It just like snatches it up. You guys know my favorite powders are the Hourglass. These are the ambient lightening powders, and I love this. This is ethereal, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put it inside and right here. This is all about shaping the face, and I love shaping the face. Okay, now let's do a little bit of shimmer. We're just gonna go in with this Milk Makeup shimmer. This is their rose gold shimmer, and I'm just gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I feel like rose gold highlighter really goes with the pink blush. Just a dollop. I'm not trying to blind the smoons anymore. That's so like 2012. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply my lipstick. I'm gonna go in with this Mented Bare lip liner. You guys know I love Mented Cosmetics lip liners. And I like to like blend it out like that, so it's not as like extreme and it's nice and blended. I'm gonna take this makeup. I'm gonna take this lipstick from Selena. It's from the Selena collection. I really like it, but I try not to use it a lot because it's limited edition, and it's so pretty. And there you have it. Let me pop on some lashes to finish this look, you guys, and show you the ending. And like, look at how much foundation I got on there. I'm telling you, this foundation is not transfer proof. Okay guys, so I popped my lashes on. They're currently drying to my face. But anyways, so I want to talk to you guys about my thoughts about every product that I tried on today. What should we start with? We're going to start with this foundation. You're going to see a full wear time review foundation on this on Foundation Friday. So stay tuned for that. First thing I'm going to say is that this is a really good heavy coverage foundation. So if you're someone with dark spots, or you have dark circles, or you have things that you want to cover, personal choice. You do not have to cover your dark spots. You do not have to cover your freckles. You do not have to cover anything that everyone tries to tell you is a flaw, but this is about personal choice, okay? If you want to, this is really good coverage. I will say that. Coloring is a little off. It does come off really gray. If you want to do a dupe, foundation wise, I will say drugstore. Milani Conceal and Perfect is very similar to this, just different formulas and different formations, but I will say that that one's not as pigmented. It's not as full coverage, but you could easily put some concealer on for coverage and then put that on top if you're looking for something that isn't $38. Now, this is very gray, so you're gonna have to warm up your skin tone a lot. If you can see, there's like a huge demarcation going on, and this is a tan shade. It being tan, it should not have such a gray undertone. It should be a lot more warmer. It wasn't warm for me. Try out the warmer color, but I'm thinking that this is a very gray undertone foundation. So I will say that much. And I'm going to say so far, it's really emphasizing my dry patches. So that's what I'm going to say about this product. So we spent a lot of time looking at this Patrick Ta For Eyes, basically For Eyes eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to say this much. So far, my first impression is I actually like it. I think I don't like that the shimmers have to be applied with your fingers. But you know what? When it is applied with the fingers, it is applied really, really nicely. It gives you like a really nice umph. And I'm here for it. I think these matte colors are beautiful. Mind you, I've only used 2 of the matte colors, but the 2, I made sure I went for the darkest ones because that's always where you'll come with the problem in matte palettes is when you go darker, it starts to get patchy. But this is a pretty dark color, and this was really nice, milky, and it just blended like a dream, as you can see. So I would say this palette is definitely a buy, and it's definitely great. Now, if you're someone that has a lot of texture on your eyes and you don't like, your eyeshadow to like, you don't like this shimmer stuff to be a little gunky, then I definitely wouldn't recommend this for you. But try it. If you don't like it, you could always return it. But I would say yes to this palette. I think it was definitely worth it and definitely a must buy. Next thing is the Makeup by Mario Sculpt, Soft Sculpt and Shaping Sticks. It's good. It's a good product. Do I think it's worth the price? Not really. I'm not that impressed. It's not like, oh my God, amazing product, holy grail. Definitely not going to make the holy grail list, but it's good. It's good quality. It's definitely an improvement from what I've seen from him so far. And so far, I haven't been that impressed by anything that he's launched, by any of his products. And I've tried everything. And I feel like a lot of people are out there saying it's so great because I'm not saying I know makeup, but I just feel like behind the scenes, we're all talking shit. But on camera, we're all kind of like, oh, we love it because we love Makeup by Mario. I love Makeup by Mario. He's an amazing artist. I just don't like the products. And I'm sorry. I love you, Makeup by Mario. Don't hate me. I'm just being honest. But if you've tried his products and you have a different experience, maybe there's a learning curve for me and I'm just not learning it right. Like if Makeup by Mario himself wants to grab me and say, hey, let me teach you some right shit, bitch, then I'm here for it. But I feel like I'm pretty experienced with makeup and I just haven't been super excited about his products. I think that the putty bronzer from e.l.f. Cosmetics is just as good as a sculpting agent than this. This is obviously more for contouring, but I feel like if you go for this dark shade, they have a dark one and it does the same thing. It really does. And so I'm just going to say no. And then there was also the Makeup by Mario blush. This is also, bronzer. I'm also going to say no to this. I just didn't think that it was as impactful. I'm going to stick to my Laura Mercier bronzer, and I'm just going to skip on this. I was not here for it. Other products that I would recommend is the MAC Cosmetics. They have a mineralized bronzer. That is bombacious. I would also recommend Laura Mercier's bronzer. That was bombacious. But I just, like I said, I just haven't been impressed by anything he's done yet. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you guys, but this blush though, he did create this blush. This is Poppy Pink. I will say this is amazing. You need this blush. It's so gorgeous, especially if you have brown skin, because it goes on a really pigmented, and then it's gonna go on very blended and very flushed. And like, I haven't been able to achieve a pink blush like this on my skin tone with any blushes that I've had. So this is Poppy Pink, and I would definitely recommend this Poppy Pink all the way from Makeup by Mario. Like, this blush, bombacious. I love it. It's the way it blends. Like, this is what I'm expecting from all his products, is like this level of pigmentation, this level of blending, and he just did it right with this blush. So I'm here for this blush all the way. It's beautiful. So far, I think that's all that I tried on that's new from Sephora in my box. Of course, I'm going to do speed reviews coming up. You guys always check out those and have my final thoughts on those. And yeah, so here we go. This is it. This is the final look. I like it. It's a very neutral look. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Do we still do that? I'm not sure. And comment down below if you have any suggestions, or if you've tried some of these products and you also want to tell me what you think.